Twitch, a company that provides video streaming services, recently announced that its video quality would be reduced just for Korean users. The notification states that South Korea's Twitch video resolution would be limited to 720p. Let's examine the concept and debates surrounding network usage fees today. Network usage fee. The charge for using the network, or the channel via which data passes, is known as the network usage fee. This is the amount that content providers, including Google and Naver, pay to telecommunications providers of domestic internet services in order to facilitate data transmission, traffic. The telecommunications firms in Korea that operate networks include Broadband and LGU+. The more traffic you have, the more you'll have to pay for network utilization. Up until this point, telecom firms charge customers relatively little for their services, while businesses like content providers were paid substantially. But as global businesses like Netflix and Google started to offer services in Korea, it grew to become an issue. They didn't have a server in Korea, so they didn't have to pay network usage fees, even though they required a significant amount of traffic to give high-definition video. Carriers even claimed that when internet traffic skyrocketed as a result of the coronavirus, it became extremely expensive to expand their networks. The network usage fee was thus demanded to be paid by foreign content providers. However, overseas content companies protested against the network usage fee, arguing that Korean telecommunication companies do not have to pay money to overseas telecommunication companies because they made their own cache servers, replica servers made close to users, without going through foreign carriers. There is a lot of controversy over the network usage fee bill. Also, there is a concern that Korean companies may be subjected to reverse discrimination in other countries if the network usage fee law is enacted globally. Finally, there is also an argument that it violates the principle of net neutrality, which requires companies that provide internet services to treat all content equally without discrimination. Also, there is a concern that Korean companies may be subjected to reverse discrimination in other countries if the network usage fee law is enacted globally. Finally, there is also an argument that it violates the principle of net neutrality, which requires companies that provide internet services to treat all content equally without discrimination. There are concerns that regardless of the outcome of these discussions over the network usage fee bill, the general consumer would bear the financial burden. In the event that the law is approved, YouTube and Netflix membership fees would rise, and telecommunications providers might end up paying more for consumer internet usage. As it concerns the customers, we must pay attention to this very situation.